En el marco de PlayStation Experience tuvimos la oportunidad de entrevistar a Guillaume de Fondaumiere, CEO de Quantic Dream, que nos habló sobre el desarrollo de Detroit Become Human, uno de los juegos que más expectativas genera de cara a 2018 a causa de su ambición y su polémica historia. Acá, la primera parte de la entrevista.
We're working with a team of 170 people on this game for 4 years. So the first thing I look for is just player reaction, and trying to see how they react emotionally to what we've created, and it's a great fulfillment, especially at the end of the project when you've worked so hard on creating the game, to see how player react to what you've crafted so lovingly. I know how much effort has gone into crafting each single detail. And so, of course, you know, I'm very happy when I see that players look at these details and react to them. It can be an element of the design. It can be one facial expression. It can also be the gameplay. You know, we do a lot of user tests to try and create a very fluid, a very frictionless experience, and then when I see that it works to a certain degree, that it does feel very natural for people to play, then I'm very content. We're working on these kind of games since 20 years, and we've had our good times, we've had our bad and tough times, where we're questioning ourselves, and this is somehow our nature also, to try and always take nothing for granted, and this is why, you know, we're focused on developing the game. We hope that players will see the craft and see all the efforts, all the love that we put into it, and of course, you know, it fills us with joy and excitement when we see that the players are reacting emotionally strongly to it, and so that makes us, it helps us specifically now at the end of the development, which is always very, very tough, because you never have enough time, and there's always so much to be done to, you know, create a perfect experience. So having this interaction with players and seeing how they enjoy it gives us a lot of energy, and we're trying to translate this energy into the game right now.
Continuamos con la segunda parte de la entrevista a Guillaume de Fondaumiere, CEO de Quantic Dream, que se mostró muy ilusionado con lo que el estudio consiguió con Detroit Become Human. Esto fue lo que nos contó.
We're working on this type of games, this format that we call interactive drama, for many, many years now, and so we've gone through the entire process. We know what the promise is. The promise is really to create an experience, giving players the possibility through their actions and decisions to fundamentally change the way the story unfolds, and to truly have an impact on the fate of the characters and all these interactions that this implies, with one character's actions having consequences on also the other characters. And I think that with Detroit, we are really bringing this concept to another level, to the level where almost every action has a consequence. And that was our goal. And today, at the end of the development, I can say that this is what we're going to deliver. So it's been a journey. It's been very complex. David Cage has worked tremendously with the team to create this, to deliver on this promise of a game where you know, players' actions have tremendous impact on the story, and from the beginning of the game. When I'm in front of the game, I'm capturing, and then I start putting it together with the music, etc. Sometimes, you know, I have a tear coming down, and yeah, and I know in the team it's the same. You know, people work on the scene so hard, and there's always a moment where it's about the technical aspect to a certain degree. You know, you need to do it right. But at one point, especially when everything comes together, you know, the music and sound effects, etc., etc. One point, I see it literally in the office. People just sit back and just watch and play, and then you see the smiles. Yes. So at this moment, it's magic. We launch our games globally. every time. So we're not launching in the US only, or in the UK, France, or Germany, and then wait to see what happens in the country, right from the onset. And I think, I can't remember exactly in how many languages we're localizing Detroit, but more than 20. And so we want to launch globally, and for me, there's no such thing as a small market. Our market is the world, and we want to touch as many players as possible everywhere, in Asia, Latin America, North America, Africa, everywhere.